Welcome to Farming Aid. We think we know them. Playful, curious, maybe a little stubborn. But what if I told you there are goat breeds out there that look nothing like the ones you've seen on farms or in petting zoos? Get ready to be amazed, because today we're diving into the wildest corners of the animal kingdom to meet the most unusual goat breeds on Earth. With twisted horns, flowing coats, oversized ears, and jaw-dropping features that defy logic, these goats will leave you speechless. From remote mountain regions to ancient villages, these rare breeds have remained hidden from the world until now. This isn't your average farm tour. This is a journey into the truly bizarre. You've never seen goats like these before, guaranteed. High in the Himalayan mountains, in the windswept landscapes of northern India, lives a breed that looks like it's been plucked straight out of a fantasy novel. The Changfangi goat, also known as the Pashmina goat, is not just any ordinary animal. It's the source of the finest, softest, and most luxurious wool in the world, Pashmina. With their long, flowing undercoats that protect them from freezing sub-zero temperatures, these goats survive in some of the harshest climates known to man. Their appearance is regal, with thick coats that grow so dense they seem more like snow creatures than livestock. While they may look majestic, it's their wool that has elevated them to mythical status in the world of textiles and luxury. From the cold heights of the Himalayas, we descend into the warm heart of Africa, where we encounter one of the strangest-looking goats known to science, the Damascus Goat. This breed, found primarily in Syria, Lebanon, and parts of Cyprus, is famously known for its unusual face. With long, drooping ears, a convex Roman nose, and a head structure that almost looks alien, the Damascus Goat often shocks those seeing it for the first time. When born, the kids are cute and fairly normal-looking, but as they grow, they transform into something straight out of a sci-fi film. Yet despite their looks, Damascus goats are prized for their meat and milk production. In fact, some breeders celebrate their grotesque beauty so much that beauty contests are held just for these goats. And yes, the uglier, the better. Venturing further into Asia, we arrive in Pakistan, where a breed known as the Betal goat commands attention. But the specific variant we're looking at today isn't your typical Betal. It's the Nacki Bal, an extraordinary subtype that takes long ears to the extreme. The Nacki Bal has ears that stretch beyond belief, sometimes reaching up to 2 feet in length. These elegant, ribbon-like ears flow as they walk, giving them a fairy tale appearance. This breed is so beloved that caretakers often wrap their ears in fabric to protect them from injury. It's almost as if the ears themselves are a prized ornament, worthy of special care and admiration. Despite their comical proportions, the Nacki Bal is a robust dairy goat, producing large quantities of milk and commanding high prices at livestock shows and auctions across the region. Now let's travel west to the windswept islands of the Mediterranean. On the Greek island of Crete, in steep gorges and rocky hillsides, roams a breed so wild and ancient it's believed to be a direct descendant of the Minoan era, the Cre Goat. These agile animals are not just rare, they're practically mythical. With slender bodies, large backward-curving horns, and golden-brown coats that blend perfectly into the Cretan landscape, the Cre looks more like a wild antelope than a domestic goat. Unlike typical goats, they don't dwell in barns or pastures. Instead, they scale vertical cliffs with ease and prefer the freedom of the wild. Considered a national treasure, these goats are now protected by law, and only a few hundred remain in remote areas, making them a true gem of biodiversity and history. Meanwhile, shifting to a more whimsical corner of the goat world, we discover the extraordinary fainting goat, officially known as the Myotonic Goat. At first glance, they look like regular goats, sturdy, friendly, and often quite playful. But when startled or excited, these goats do something completely unexpected. They fall over. That's right. Due to a genetic condition called myotonia congenita, their muscles stiffen when they're surprised, causing them to topple over like planks. This might sound tragic, but don't worry, it doesn't hurt them, and within seconds, they're back on their feet. Originally from Tennessee in the United States, These goats have become popular not just for their quirky trait, but also for their excellent meat yield and calm temperament. Today, they're raised both as novelty pets and as dependable livestock across the US and even abroad. From the absurd to the majestic, we now head into the snow-covered mountains of Switzerland, where the Peacock Goat, or Pfauensiege, reigns in style. Named for its striking plumage-like markings, the Peacock Goat is a vision of contrast and color. With a white body, dark facial stripes, and jet-black rear markings that resemble a peacock's tail when viewed from behind, this breed is a walking piece of art. Not only are they a visual delight, but they're also hardy and efficient dairy producers. They've been bred for centuries in the alpine regions and have a strong following among goat enthusiasts who value both beauty and performance. Their exotic look has even made them popular in other parts of Europe where breeders seek to preserve rare and heritage breeds. In the desert lands of northeastern Africa, another ancient and unusual goat thrives, the Nubian goat, specifically the Egyptian variant known as the Baladine Nubian. With long legs, pendulous ears, and a tall, elegant frame, these goats are natural heat adapters. But what makes them especially remarkable is their vocal personality. Nubian goats are known to be some of the loudest, most talkative animals you'll ever meet. Some farmers joke that they don't even need a rooster to know it's morning. The Nubians will wake up the whole farm. Despite their dramatic flair and diva-like personalities, these goats are among the best dual-purpose breeds, providing rich, creamy milk and good meat yield. Their high butterfat content makes their milk ideal for cheesemaking, especially soft cheeses and yogurts. Heading down to the heart of Brazil, we find a breed unlike any other, the Moxto Goat. Indigenous to the semi-arid regions of northeast Brazil, the Moxto is a small-framed, elegant breed with sleek coats, long curved horns, and an upright posture that gives them an almost noble appearance. What makes the Moxto unusual is its extreme resilience to drought. While other livestock may wither and decline under the Brazilian sun, the Moxto soldiers on with strength and endurance. They are considered a symbol of sustainable farming in harsh climates, and scientists are studying them for their genetic traits to help improve global goat breeding under climate change conditions. Back in Europe, in the black volcanic slopes of the Canary Islands, lives one of the most artistic goat breeds in existence, the Guanch Goat. This breed is rare and closely tied to the indigenous people of the Canary Islands. What sets it apart is its incredible diversity in coat patterns, often featuring swirls of black, brown, gold, and white that almost resemble abstract paintings. Each goat is like a living canvas, no two the same. While not a mainstream commercial breed, Guanch goats are prized in local communities for their milk and symbolic heritage. Their ability to climb steep volcanic terrain and survive off sparse vegetation makes them perfect for island living and traditional goat herding practices. In the icy wilderness of Norway roams a woolly wonder known as the Norwegian Kashmir goat. Unlike the Changfangi of the Himalayas, the Norwegian version has adapted to cold northern climates, producing thick coats of underwool that rival even the softest fibers. These goats are typically white or light gray, and while they don't have the flamboyance of Damascus goats or the ear drama of Nacki Bal, their value lies in their fleece. Artisans in northern Europe are reviving the traditional wool trade using these goats, focusing on quality over quantity. Their quiet presence in cold barns and frosty pastures adds a new chapter to the story of fiber goats. And then there's the Gentana Goat from Sicily, a breed that looks like it stepped out of an ancient Roman fresco. With long, twisted, corkscrew horns that spiral skyward and a beard that gives them a wizard-like charm, the Gentana Goat is one of the most visually dramatic goats in the world. It's not just their looks that set them apart. They're also incredibly docile and adaptable, making them ideal for small farms and petting zoos. But unfortunately, this breed teeters on the edge of extinction. Conservationists and breeders in Italy are working tirelessly to bring this stunning goat back from the brink, and interest is slowly growing due to its ornamental appeal and rich milk output. The story of human agricultural coevolution. So, whether it's the long-eared elegance of the Nacki Bal, the artful plumage of the Peacock Goat, the cartoon-like fall of the fainting goat, or the eerie beauty of the Damascus, one thing is crystal clear: the world of goats is far more diverse, colorful, and bizarre than most people ever imagined. These unusual breeds are more than oddities. They are cultural treasures, biological wonders, and sometimes even economic lifelines. From mountaintops to islands, deserts to jungles, goats have evolved into forms that match the landscapes and lifestyles of their people. And now, thanks to global breeding programs, conservation efforts, and internet fame, more people are beginning to see these unique animals not as weird, but as wondrous. And there you have it, the most unusual, fascinating, and downright mind-blowing goat breeds from around the world. From goats with ears longer than your arms to breeds that look like mythical creatures from another planet, these animals prove that nature has a wild imagination. Who knew goats could be so diverse, so rare, and so mesmerizing? Whether you're a livestock lover, an animal enthusiast, or just someone who enjoys discovering the world's hidden wonders, we hope this journey surprised and inspired you. If you enjoyed exploring these extraordinary goats, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of animals. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop being amazed by the unexpected.